He's going to go to second for one, to first, double play.
Rizzo punches one way out of here. Rizzo gets on the top. He makes a catch.
Unbelievable base running by Eric Hosmer has tied it. That's up the middle. Base hit. Anthony Rizzo with a home run. Cubs lead by 4.
Swing and a miss. He got him. Out into center field until they will win this ball game. And he's got it again. Get out of here.
With the picturesque San Gabriel Mountains in the background, a look at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds, ball moving in and out. Not a lot of fun for the hitters.
Ian Kinsler makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Afternoon for Detroit. Second baseman, number 3.
First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon. And there's a swing and a miss as Kinsler's down quickly now, 0-2.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in a matter of about 5 feet.
And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, I think they have to understand where they're playing. This is a great pitcher's ballpark, so you're not going to go out there trying to hit the light towers with everything you swing at. Make solid contact, move the line, and play a little bit more small ball.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Reddick has it in his tracks, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And with that, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Dodgers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
2 out, nobody on. Chopped foul right at home plate. Kershaw's ready. Here's the 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a beat on it. And that's the third out. So a fairly painless top of the first. And now the Dodgers. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, he does like to throw the curveball, and it's one of those 12-6 curveballs, a big downward break. We'll see how much break he has in this one.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Solo shot that time from Chase Utley. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
And a good swing right there gets them the first run of the ball game here in the bottom of the first. And we always talk about the importance of getting off to a fast start, so you can be sure they're pretty happy about this one.
Here's Corey Seager.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Upton going back. Gone! A solo shot here to left, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
And early on here, he's having real trouble locating his pitches. I mean, this is another pitch that's biting off way too much of the plate. And they've roughed him up for 2 home runs already, and we're not out of the first yet.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. Shot towards second. Well, there to make the play is Kinsler as he takes away a knock. 1 gone. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Steve, what do these guys need to do to get a win in this one?
Well, definitely be aggressive at the plate. You've got to come through with clutch 2-out hits, and don't leave runners in scoring position. That's the key.
Maben there to put it away for out number 2. With a moment now, let's take a look at the defense for the Detroit Tigers. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, the last place you want to hit it, to the shortstop. Actually, anywhere between second and third base. That's how much range he has out there at this position. Very aggressive player, makes a lot of great defensive plays.
Josh Reddick set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Hit on the ground to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, J.D. Martinez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Kershaw gets the sign. Coming at him with the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And they took him right up the elevator shaft on these 3 pitches. I mean, you could chart where they are. First one low, second one about belt high, and then the third one up around the letters. 3 different locations, each yielding the same result.
Justin Upton comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Well, Matt, I think Dixon has sometimes been thought of as a hitter's umpire. The book on him is that he can be a little bit tight on the edges of the strike zone. We'll see if that's the case.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. chop foul over towards the coaching box. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for out number 2.
Well, it doesn't seem like it's taken him too long to get into his groove here. He's now struck out 3 of the first 5 guys he's faced, and I'd say that he's looking pretty strong early on.
Nick Castellanos is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit to short. Seager is up with it. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail it here 2-0. Number 60 stands in for the first time.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Number 60.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Stepping in, Jock Peterson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit hard up the middle. To Iglesias for 1. On to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away. Settling in now, Clayton Kershaw, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Smoked on the ground left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers go down. We welcome you back on a sunny day here in Los Angeles, set to start the 3rd inning in this one. James McCann will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Kershaw into the windup. Here's the 0-1. He pops up the changeup, heading out toward shallow right. 1 away here to begin the 3rd. Leadoff man retired now for the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
And I think that might have been a first. The first ball they've taken the entire game. Sound the trumpets.
That evens it up 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Seager backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Justin Verlander will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Boy, tough enough to be an American League pitcher swinging the bat as it is. How about having to deal with pitches like that?
One word, Matty, unfair.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Back to the top of the order now, and making his way in is the second baseman, Chase Utley. Into the windup and the pitch.
Chase Utley.
Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Well, this is already a 2-0 game, and now the leadoff man's on again here to start the 3rd. You've got a chance now to really open things up early and build up a nice, comfortable lead.
This is line to left. In there, a base hit. Justin Turner stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
And that's in there, base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Adrian Gonzalez has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded.
Yeah, I'm sure he's been watching closely here, Matt. Always feels great to get some run support from your guys.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Slapped hard the opposite way. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Yasmani Grandal could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases juiced.
And these chances are sometimes few and far between. You got to make the most of them, and a big hit here.
And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. One run scores. And not in time as the second run scores. Josh Reddick stands in.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way to left center. Maben moves over. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Number 60 steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ballgame right here.
And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Center fielder.
Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply toward the right side. That's in there. Base hit. In to score is the runner from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
Well,
Hello, my semi-face.
Just what to do with it. Drives this one to right field and picks up that RBI from third.
Clayton Kershaw will stand in now with the bases loaded, 2 away, and a chance to really help himself out.
And at the very least, he's got to focus on getting something in play. He can really help himself out with just a simple single here.
3 runs already home here. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul.
I kind of don't get how this works.
Third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. It's 7-0. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third. Ian Kinsler will lead things off here with his guys down 7 in the early going. Steve Lyons, how do you come back from a deficit like that?
Well, I think slowly. I mean, yeah, ideally a 10-run inning would be great. But you've got time on your side. You don't need to try to get it all back at once. Just pack away. A couple runs here, a couple runs there. Get yourself into slam range. That's 4 runs down.
And he's retired here, 1 away.
Center fielder.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there? They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Here's Cameron Maben now. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Kershaw looks in. 0-2 pitch on its way. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
First pitch on its way. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. LA's on top, 7. Kyle Ryan is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Chase Utley is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. This is pulled into right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He'll take the turn and head for second. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. Corey Seager strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Pulled toward right center field. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at 3rd. Striding into the box, Justin Turner. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield here would be big for these guys. It could score too.
Up the middle and off his leg. No play as the run comes in to score, and we're all hoping he's going to be okay on the mound. Adrian Gonzalez will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this at-bat.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from 3rd. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the 2nd out. Big mistake there. Now to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. And he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez is camped under this one, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. J.D. Martinez will stand in. He took home a Silver Slugger Award for American League outfielders a year ago. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
It's not just that he's proven to be tough to hit. He's proven to be tough to touch. I mean, here's 3 straight swing throughs. He's just mowing them down right now.
Here's Justin Upton now. As he'll swing here and lift a fly ball out to right center. 2 gone now.
Up next for the Tigers, 3rd baseman
Nick Castellanos digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Josh Reddick comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
right fielder, Josh Reddick.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton is there, and it takes just 1 pitch to retire the leadoff man in the home half of the 5th.
Number 60,
Number 60 steps into the box. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Maben is there. 2 gone. Now in the box, an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Digging for second now goes Peterson. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not. James McCann will stride in here to get the Tigers started in their half of the 6th.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Out in front of it, strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Jose Iglesias is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Oh, he breaks off a beauty there. 0-2 now.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Victor Martinez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
41, Victor Martinez.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. Utley's up with it. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down. Justin Wilson will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Clayton Kershaw comes to the plate now, likely due to the large cushion he has to work with on the scoreboard. To short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting the second baseman, Chase Utley.
Chase Utley strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And a high strike there, 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Castellanos is under this one as he has it right in front of the dugout for the second out.
Batter number 5,
Corey Seager will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
now batting.
Justin Turner ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Runners off for second. This is skied out to deep center field. Ranging back is Maben. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting number 23, first baseman
Here's Adrian now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Oh, man, if you're a pitching coach, you might want to update your resume after this performance. His guys have been brutal.
Ground ball right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Back here at Dodger Stadium. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are.
Second baseman,
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And a rather easy first out.
the batter, center fielder,
Cameron Maben will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. This is skied out toward right. Moving under it, Reddick. He's got it, and there are two down now. Miguel Cabrera will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Alex Wilson will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Yasmani Grandal will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field as the blowout continues.
now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Shot back up the middle. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Number 60 will be the batter. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, having a pretty nice one with the bat. Multi-hit games are always nice to come by.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Martinez, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Jock Peterson digs in at the box following a double in his last at-bat that saw him get gunned down trying to turn it into a triple. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Clayton Kershaw get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Hit hard towards center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
And this offensive explosion continues. They're now up to 14 runs in the game. You can't even count that high. And I think defensively, you got to be saying right now, what do we got to do to get these guys out?
Hit hard on the ground to second. One there. On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing, and the side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More ahead from Dodger Stadium right after this. J.D. Martinez will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw is there to record the first out.
And just another outstanding pitch right there. And it's not easy to do with so much on the line here in the 8th inning. But he's now down to his final 5 outs.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history. Nick Castellanos will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. A mop-up roll, just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Corey Seager leads it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th. Squared that one up just a little late. Now the 0-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Martinez is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in now, Justin Turner. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Martinez there to put it away for route number 2. Adrian Gonzalez will step in, a ground out victim as last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Belted high in the air out to left. Upton ranging back. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. But they're still on cruise control, 14-0. James McCann will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Put yourself in the shoes of that man right there. What's going through his mind right now?
Well, I would guess he's trying to approach his 9th inning the same way he has earlier, but come on, we know his heart's racing. You just got to focus on the glove and trust what your catcher's calling, because you've done a heck of a job also.
Jose Iglesias is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Tap foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
1 out to go. Can you believe this? Man, I wonder what's going through his head right now.
Andrew Romine will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
And that is absolutely dominant. I mean, what else could you say? 27 up, 27 down. And you know what? This is the first time I've ever witnessed a perfect game. So it's one of the hardest things for a pitcher in the world to do, probably the hardest. But we were fortunate enough to see it here, guys. A perfect game.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, a Dodger victory may not have been possible here without the start turned in by this man, Clayton Kershaw. Strike opposed, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out Theshow16.com. The Dodgers win it 14-0. So long from Southern California.
The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. The loss goes to Justin Verlander. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Arcade attendance.